You can see my monkey mind right now.
Okay, let's give that part less credit, and I want you to just drop into the cushion. We're not in a big hurry. Nobody here is rushing. You know what they're doing? They're all loving on you.
This is part of my question.
Oh, yeah?
The surrender. Just let it go. Like, stop holding so tight. Like, I can relate to what Travis says about the go, 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 go. You know, the balance, trying to find the balance. And lately for me, it's been surrender. Just let it go. Let it go. Like, I feel like there was this timeline. I need to get to the end. And the marathon was so good. Like, it was such a good... Yeah, I would never say speed it up or slow it down. I would just keep going, keep going. Mm-hmm. And it's just the surrender part for me that I'm just continuing to, like, push, and control everything.
Right.
My mind.
Right. It's exhausting. Yeah, thanks for bringing it. This is a really good one. So there's the voice inside that says push, go, and is trying to control. And then there's this other voice that you just mentioned that basically is also from the brain that's screaming at the other voice. So it's like you have siblings in the back seat, and it's like two kids that are arguing it out. Stop touching me. Like it is so not a powerful, none of that is powerful, right? And that's why it's so freaking exhausting. And that's part of why it can feel almost impossible to get out of that dynamic. So right now I just want you to drop into your body. Like, I'm not even kidding. Just find, yeah, it's fine. Just find your legs, find your feet. We're not actually in a big hurry about anything. I've helped people be born. I've helped people die. Nobody said, I wish I ran harder and made myself push harder and whatever. What they say is, I wish that I'd slowed down to smell the roses more, figuratively, in life, and maybe literally. I wish that I'd allowed myself to have more peace. So let's take the wisdom of what it is that somebody's kind of in that, crossing back through that veil, and bring that wisdom straight through the veil and into this right here. When we're born, when we have that human form, we often lose track of so many things. So the deeper part of you, I want you to continue to drop into her. We're the only ones here. Stay right here with me. Nobody else matters. Nobody else. There you go. Do you feel the difference?
Yes.
That is one of your most powerful messages. Nobody else matters. Stop trying to help everyone, impress anyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't help anyone because of what you might do for them. Help them because it feels so good for you. Right now, I'm doing this because it feels so good for me to bring this through for you. Do you know that? It feels so good. I'm just all about me right now, even though I am of service, even though my life is constructed for service. Because what happens for those of us that feel so born and so called and so desirous to make a difference in the world is that we crush underneath the pressure of it. Mm-hmm. And we lose our capacity to be of very much help at all. We bleed out our power, we bleed out all that potential, and we create more suffering inside of ourselves in that desire to uplift other people out of their suffering. So begin inside. Nobody else matters. I want you to come back into that again. No time like the present. Right here,
No,
let's...
It's so true. It's like I'm still holding back all the tears because you're speaking, yeah, right through me.
So right now, this isn't on your to-do list. I'm talking about right now. Mm-hmm. Drop in. Nobody else matters. You can put this on a to-do list, and guess what? Have you ever had that on that little pad of paper, to-do list, or however you do it electronically? And then the stuff you don't really want to do gets put on the next day because you do all the stuff that seems easy to do. So the easy to do stuff for us as little hamster wheel, little humans trying to scramble and pretend that we're doing the right stuff is all of the stupid shit.
Have you been hanging out with me the last 2 weeks?
Guess what?
So much.
Right now is the time. There's this moment, and then the next moment, and then the next moment. Right now. Stop running. drop in. Nobody else matters. Nothing else matters. What you'll do if you don't do that is run from it's almost an instantaneous metamorphosis. You think it's going to be so hard that you're not going to be able to do it, and that is an incorrect belief. And that belief will have you putting it on your next day's to-do list from here to eternity. If you do it right now and you gain confidence in it, even if you only do a certain segment of it, even if it, whatever, it doesn't matter because you're doing it, and then you practice that skill set. So right now, drop in more. I want you to take in even more. Right now, again, you're the only thing that matters. No one else matters. You were taught that your job was to take care of other people, right? From an early age. It's so clear, right? And that's how you were going to survive and prove that you were enough and like literally even maybe make it, which is why you have that kind of level of panic. You might be kicked out of family if you don't take care of parent or some story like that.
Oh my God. Yes, and the to-do list thing, I do a little bit of it. And I'm just like, oh, that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
Those are the symptoms, right? Do you hear it? Are you seeing the pattern?
Yeah.
Those are the symptoms. The real thing is that deep pain of not feeling like you're enough and that you're going to get kicked out or that you'll be whatever. I feel like there's a cast aside aspect to the way that you're describing it.
Oh my, I just said that. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Guess what? Right now, right here, by receiving this moment and by receiving you, you're actually a part of this community that's holding you, and you're more held and safer than you've ever been. Isn't that an amazing thing? It's okay. Yeah, just be with it. Right now is the right time. I know. I know. I also know you're really strong, so I'm just going to hold you here for a little while longer.
Like fighting it.
I know. Stop fighting it. That's the whole thing. Don't put this on your to-do list for tomorrow. Right now is the moment. Not even 5 minutes from now. That's bullshit too. Stop it. Let yourself just drop in. What if you can allow yourself to feel whole and worthy and deserving and loved all at the same moment? Let's just hold it for 10 seconds. Can you do it for 10? Can you commit to 10 seconds?
Yes.
Okay.
Still like fighting it.
Well, we made it to 5. Let's try again. We'll just reset the little clock. Ready? Okay. It's actually super comfy. It's actually really fun. This is where the fun is. You're all about fun, right? Yeah. You want to have fun? Let's have fun. Right now is the time.
That's my alarm.
Is it? That's so perfect.
It's 11:11. It's time to do it.
You're sitting in the seat that you're in at 11:11, and you set your alarm by that time every day. It's your time. Is it coming from that one?
Yeah, that's me.
He's like, don't make me go in her purse.
It's actually a reminder every day to say, I love you, look in the mirror, say it 25 times.
Okay.
To-do list.
Thanks for saying it.
Like when she told you, get that out, all the affirmations, I'm just painting my poop.
And I believe in affirmations. I'm just really, everybody's overemphasizing. If we, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay.
It's just divine intervention, finding a way to make sure. It's like, do you need a lightning bolt? What do you need, girl?
Like, this is what I need. Like, this is the thing. Like, for me, it's always been that. And that's a story I make up, but it's also like, that's the thing. It's like every little thing can be the miracle, right? And I make it to be like, no, I need to be hit over the head by an alarm every day, it's just
right.
Sit in the freaking moment.
Yeah, all of it can change in an instant, and it takes a deeper dive. So if you hit it at the top layer and you keep on scrambling, it's not enough to be able to get into the core of what needs to happen. And it does still move you in the right direction. Everything you've done has not been in vain. I want to be really clear on that. It's just that what you've done up till now is kind of your warm-up round for tomorrow's victory, that kind of a thing, okay? And you needed it, and it was your medicine, and it was stepping in the right direction every step of the way. So love yourself unconditionally for that stuff too. And drop in more fire in your belly that says, oh my God, I might die right now if I hold still and try to love myself right now in this moment instead of to-do listing it. But what if I just let that part of me die? Because she's not real, that thing's not real anyways. The only thing that can die or be lost is illusion, fear, stuff that's not serving. You're not going to lose anything that's real, and you stand everything to gain. The other side of that, the doorway through, you can't jump over it. You got to go through it. But it's just one, terrifying moment that actually, it's like the kid that's afraid of something in his closet or her closet. There's nothing in there. So allow yourself through. What it is you're afraid of is not actually real. It just feels really real. Is there more? Feels like there's more.
No, you're just speaking everything about all of it and all of them and everything that they've spoken about. It's just that funny. I came to talk about surrender and you keep hitting on nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. No one else matters.
Because even the concept of surrender can be a concept.
Mm-hmm.
When the brain starts to argue with the brain, that's when we feel like we're crazy. You're not crazy. You're just having an argument.
Yeah.
It's not going to be helpful. The real progress doesn't come from the argument. It comes from the dropping down below it. So being inside of that space and allowing yourself into the feeling and the body experience of surrender, not the yelling of one's head at creating an argument for surrender.
And then my head goes into how.
Doesn't matter. Here's the thing. You're going to have however many more decades of life. You're going to turn left at that and go to the grocery store, and then you're going to have this conversation, or you're going to have that opportunity. There isn't a roadmap that can take care of the if-then flow chart for the next however many decades to be able to give you the exact, do you hear how even the question is the controlling of the mind? Mm-hmm. How do I, and I get it, right?
Yeah.
But let's just solve it at the deepest level. It's like just drop in and decide. And then from there, the next move. And then from there, the next move. You only have to be able to step onto the next stone to get across the river. That's it.
Which is so much easier.
Yeah. And you know what? It's going to come out better than your freaking imagination could have made it. It always does. The powers that be, or your highest self, or however you want to call it, okay, have got a better plan for you than your brain in its little, no offense, because you're smart, but its little self could devise on its own. So follow that plan and let go into it. And so it's not knowing what to do, it's knowing how to be. And that you are you, and that you are loved, and then creating from inside of that space.
So good.
Good.